Hello and welcome to a Brit Reacts to Bollywood. I want to welcome you all to my channel. My hair is quite big today. Oh, I need some hair product. I want to say to all of you, Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal Ji, Vanakkam, all the greetings to all of you wherever you are around the world, and I hope that you had a wonderful Christmas, a restful one, a loving one, and a peaceful one. I certainly did, and I'm grateful for that. I loved looking at Bobby last week and the suggestions and feedback around that, a lot of positivity. So I wanted to look at another song somebody suggested from it, which they described as quite peppy, and I like peppy, especially around Christmas. Peppy is kind of enthusiastic and excitable. So here's Bobby. Now, somebody wrote a really interesting description of it, saying it wasn't just a movie, it was a revolution. Directed by Raj Kapoor, it was introduced a fresh face to Bollywood, his own son, Rishi Kapoor, alongside the dazzling Dimple Kapadia. Together they set the screen ablaze with a love story that felt bold, vibrant and refreshingly real for its time. At its heart, Bobby is about love daring to defy class boundaries. Raja, the rich boy, falls head over heels for Bobby, a fisherman's daughter, but their romance hits rocky shores when society and family pride step in. The film speaks to every young heart that's ever dreamed of love beyond restrictions. What made Bobby iconic wasn't just its story, it was the style, the sass and the unforgettable music. Tracks like Main Shayar To Nahin became youth anthems. Bobby's fashion, short dresses and bold looks set trends across India. Bobby became a massive box office hit and a pop culture milestone. It wasn't just a love story, it was a statement. Even decades later, it's remembered as the film that gave Indian youth their voice and their style. Now this is interesting. That's the profile that shared it on Facebook, a great profile. It also makes me think of the film that I saw called White Tiger, similarly about somebody who works for a rich family in India and the position that they're put into by that. It's really interesting. But this is a great description. This is also a really cool poster from the 60s for Bobby. I like the vibe of this. This is so youth culture and it's very 60s. And of course, I didn't comment on the original poster for Bobby, which is truly psychedelic and actually quite reminds me of something from the Beatles, something like that from their later sort of psychedelic spiritual period. Just gorgeous. That kind of style is very specific to kind of the late 60s mind expanding spirituality. I think it's really interesting that they chose that. So this song I want to look at is called JHOOTH Bole Kawa Kaate. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's take a look at it, see what we think. Oh! Really good physicality. She's a great performer. Oh. This is so interesting. I love this. The expressions, the physicality. Wow. She's so good.
तू मैं के चली जाएगी मैं दूजा ब्याहर जाऊंगा मैं दूजा ब्याहर जाऊंगा तू दूजा ब्याहर जाएगा हाय मेरी सौतन लाएगा मैं मायके नहीं जाऊंगी
She's stunning.
नहीं जाऊंगी मैं मायके नहीं जाऊंगी रे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी अरे तेरे सदके जाऊंगी रे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी मैं सातों वचन निभाऊंगी रे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी अरे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी रे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी झूठ बोले कौवा काटे काले कौवे से डरियो मैं तेरी सौतन लाऊंगा तुम देखते रहियो
His outfit's incredible. This is clearly a wedding ceremony, potentially. Actually, I don't know.
काले कौवे से डरियो मैं मायके चली जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो मैं मायके चली जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो
Oh. So good.
तू मैं के चली जाएगी मैं डंडा लेकर आऊंगा
This is so curious, this bit. She looks so put out.
मैं रस्सी से खिंचवाऊंगा मैं आरी से कटवाऊंगा यार करे यारी चलवाए ऐसे आशिक से डरियो मैं मायके चली जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो मैं मायके चली जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो अरे झूठ बोले कौवा काटे काले कौवे से डरियो मैं मायके चली जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो मैं मायके चली जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो तू मैं के चली जाएगी मैं दूजा ब्याहर जाऊंगा मैं दूजा ब्याहर जाऊंगा तू दूजा ब्याहर जाएगा हाय मेरी सौतन लाएगा मैं मायके नहीं जाऊंगी मैं मायके नहीं जाऊंगी मैं मायके नहीं जाऊंगी रे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी अरे तेरे सदके जाऊंगी रे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी मैं सातों वचन निभाऊंगी रे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी अरे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी रे मायके नहीं जाऊंगी झूठ बोले कौवा काटे काले कौवे से डरियो मैं तेरी सौतन लाऊंगा तुम देखते रहियो मैं तेरी सौतन लाऊंगा तुम देखते रहियो झूठ बोले कौवा काटे काले कौवे से डरियो मैं मायके नहीं जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो मैं मायके नहीं जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो
First things first, I don't know if this video has looped the same sequence almost twice and then put the end at the very end. Can somebody clarify that? Because it felt like certain bits were repeated, although that is a beautiful thing. So I can't be sure if it's because the other videos that I've seen online are like 4 minutes and something, and this one was 7:10. So am I right in thinking that this has been looped twice? I don't object to watching it twice. I absolutely loved it. I think it's such a fresh, organic looking performance. It doesn't look planned. It doesn't look like they didn't enjoy themselves. It seems fresh, like the whole concept is fresh for a sort of wedding performance style or a ceremony performance style. Her performance is so adorable and sensual and skilled, young and calm and appealing. This is just a natural role for her. And to think, from what people have told me, that she was actually pregnant when all of this was filmed is incredible. She's so skilled for a young person, like 16 was it? Incredible movement and physicality skills and abilities, and the innocence. Some of the facial expressions were really interesting to me because at certain points it must be part of the dance performance or the style that she put on a really sort of irritated or annoyed, agitated face, and then she carried into the rest of the performance. And in relation to Rishi's performance, he gave so much great energy to this. Really appealing. And I can tell that this looks like a sort of fishing village style event, cultural community setting. And it's a really interesting insight into the coastal communities of India, especially those of Goa and Kerala, the south, where there's Christian communities and things like that. So it's really interesting. It's such a mix of old and new, isn't it? And the emerging youth culture of 60s India. I absolutely adore it. I mean, the women are beautiful. It's an incredible mix of vibes, really. I think that these are the lyrics. If you lie, a cow will peck you, so beware. I'll go back to my mother's house, just you wait. If you go to your mother's house, I will come with a stick. And then she says, if you come with a stick, I'll jump in the well. He says, I'll pull you up with a rope. She says, then I'll climb up a tree. He says, I'll cut the tree down with a saw. She says, will he show me love or use a saw? Beware of such a lover. I'll go to my mother's, just you watch. He says, if you go to your mom's, I'll marry again. She says, if you'll marry another girl, get a rival for me, then I won't go to my mother's. I'll always be with you. I'll keep all my promises. I won't leave. He says, remember you lie and the crow will peck you. I'll marry again and you can't do anything. She says, liar, and the crow will peck you. Beware. These are the funniest lyrics I've seen for a Bollywood song, because they're so... I can imagine them being said in the countryside. I can imagine them being said in a community in Ireland or somewhere in England or Scotland. Like, I can imagine them being said authentically in a comic way. I like it when people say stuff like this, and this is hilarious because they're obviously bantering and having fun with each other. This is great. This is such a good song and such a good film. I'm really intrigued. No wonder it was such a big deal. No wonder Indian cinema changed so much. What do you think? Have I done this justice? I need to look at the other songs from the film. I'm going to watch a few films in full as well, I think, just to get a sense for them all, because this is great. But I have to say, this was Lata Mangeshkar and Shailendra Singh. Lakshmi Kampiaralal produced that amazing tune. The lyrics were Vithalbhai Patel, just wonderful. All right, yeah, let me know your thoughts and impressions on this in the video. I really appreciate you all. A happy new 2026 to all of you. I am your Brit Reacting to Bollywood. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Chin chin, cheerio.